This is an explanation of how to make the most efficient use of your troop building facilities. When you kick off a build of troops, the game does not allow you to use any of those troops until the entire batch is complete. This means you have to sit around and wait for all of your troops to build before you can use them for anything. This video will show you how to structure your troop builds so that you're constantly pumping out a steady supply of troops that you can use for your current tasks. So our first task is to find out if we can build the maximum amount of troops here. I'm going to build equites today. Notice we have 8 stables. The least of them are 7s. So while we have a one level 10 and we have a level 8, the rest of them are all level 7s. And as you may or may not know, a level 10 stable will give you 10 queues of troops. Level 7 stable will give you 7. We're going to use 7 as our number because we know that all of our stables can at least support 7 queues. Let's see what our maximum that we can create is. Right now, let's see, the number of population that this build will take is 10,740, which is less than our population, so there's a bottleneck here. We can't build, let's see, iron. We've got enough iron. We've got enough crops. We've got enough lumber. Sesterces. Looks like Cest is our bottleneck here, so I'll transfer some Cest over from another city. Now those both should be incoming. So now that those have arrived, we will check to see, can we build our maximum amount of equites here in the city? So we're not quite at our maximum population yet. Where is our bottleneck is still our Cest. It looks like this number, when we maximize this number comes up closest match to the Cest number, so that's how you know that that's the bottleneck. So we'll transfer a little more over. Then we'll wait for those to arrive. So now that those are arriving, we can go to our city, check to see what our maximum troop build is. This time it's 9750, and if you look here, we're going to use up all of our population. We can't build any more troops than we have population, so even if we had more resources, we couldn't build any more troops because we need people to build troops. So our maximum build is 9,750. What we want to do is we want to spread those evenly over all of our troop building facilities and over all of our troop queues. We'll pull up our calculator here. And remember I said we were going to use 7 as our number. So we take 9750 divided by 7. So our build is going to be 1392. And we're gonna put in 7 of them, but before we do that, we want to make sure we select this option here. This option will help spread this 1,392 troops over all 8 of our buildings. So when I click one of these, you'll see it won't show 1392 in the left. It'll show 166 because it divided those out into all 8 automatically. And I'm going to kick off 7 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we've kicked off 7 troop builds for 1,392 equites. Every 7 hours, there are going to be troops popping out. And while it looks like there's only 166 here, if you look through the other stables, all of those stables all have troop builds automatically assigned to them. Now if we look at our number 10 stable, we'll see that 7 out of 10 are processing. So we could actually even add more at the bottom here. But we use 7 because that's the least number that all of our stables can use. So now, every 7 hours, all those troops will be popping out. Now, yeah, see, we got one of these left. I can shorten that too. So now we got 4.5 hours. Every 4.5 hours, we're going to have 1,300 or so equites popping out that we can use. And I believe that applies to all stables. Yes, it does. So now we have all our troops divided out all over all of our stables automatically. We can kick back and relax. Now you'll notice the population is down to 18 because we used up all of our people. So all these numbers are going to be negative initially. That's not a real big issue because this population is headed upward. It will recover within an hour or two and get back to normal, and most of these numbers will come back alive. I'm using an outpost here, so we'll double check. See, right now these numbers don't match because there are resources coming in from other cities. So I'm not 512,000 in the negative, I'm only 332,000 in the negative. But that should recover as soon as the population recovers. Now, when you kick off a big troop build like that, you want to make sure to come back from time to time and check the city, because as the troops pop out, they will start consuming more crops. So we need to make sure that you haven't reached a negative crop production with all of these troops coming out. Every 4.5 hours now we'll have 1,300 equites at our disposal for whatever we happen to be working on.